I love taking these walks because they're so liberating to me. They're so freeing, and it's so free for my mind to be able to just flow and think about stuff. And something else I just thought about that just came to me that really helped me in life. And I like to try to share things that I think that'll really be insightful to help you in your journey called life. I don't know it all, but I can tell you what I've accumulated in 56 years. And one of the things that God showed me a couple of years ago, this thing really helped me tremendously. And he said something to me. He said, do you realize that your past no longer exists? Your past no longer exists. And what's even deeper is the past no longer exists. You know, because every step I take, like as I'm walking right now, you think about the steps I'm making. Every step I take, that step is in the past. 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 No matter how much I turn around and look back and try to go back to that, I cannot get that step back because it's in the past. It's gone. It's gone. Now let me tell you what's the deep thing that really helped me when he said this to me. He said, your past no longer exists. The only place that thing exists, actually, is between your ears. You can't go back and pick it up. You can't go back and pick up what they did to you. You can't go back and pick up what they didn't do for you. You can't go back. The only way you go back and can deal with that past and bring it into the present is in your head. That's it. Your past literally no longer exists. And I'm gonna tell you something. See, what you're carrying is the pain from a memory. The actual incident is gone. The incident is actually gone. It is completely gone. And so, you know, some things that you're dealing with right now, from 20 years or 30 years ago, I'm not saying what they did to you was right, and I'm not saying that the pain wasn't real, but you carry it by choosing to carry it because it's between your ears. It's in your mind. It's in your mind. And you're devastated and being controlled by your past, and your past is designed to help you to get better, not worse. To help you get better and not become bitter. Some people's past has made them bitter. Some people's past has made them better. But the only way it's better is because you choose to extract the ingredients out of it to make you better and not bitter. So when you think about that, you know what? My past is between my ears, and the only way it follows me is what I carry. Paul said, I'm forgetting those things which are behind me. So you know what? You can forget some things that hurt you. Just as easy as you remember them. You can forget them. You can forget them. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you have to ask God because the pain can be so deep. I remember when I was growing up, because I wouldn't have a good relationship with my father. And I thank God for the 9 years of his life before he left this world. He and I forgave him, and we became the best of friends on the planet. But it was because I chose to forgive him, and I talked to him, and I let those things go. I had to let some things go. But I had to talk to him about it, don't get me wrong. But I felt the weight of him holding me down. It was destroying me. And he told me that he was thankful for the fact that I forgave him. He said, because I didn't, he gave me reason to hate him, you know. But I thank God that God gave me grace to be able to forgive him, and I love him, and I miss him so bad because he's been gone 5 years now. And it's still hard to believe. But I realize what I carry about my father is the great things that happened in my life. I don't dwell on the bad things that happened in the past because I was carrying them for years, and they weighted me down, and they hurt me. They made me feel really bad and sad and frustrated and angry. And the only way I could seriously go on was to be able to let those things go. So you need to think about this. The things in your life that you're struggling with that's really hurting you and holding you back are things that you're holding on to that you should let go. And it's one of the ways the devil can control us, because he can't control you he can't control you in your right now. All he can control you is in your yesterday or in your tomorrow. Yesterday can make you feel real sad. Tomorrow can make you feel real anxious. You have neither one of them. You don't have yesterday, and you definitely don't have tomorrow. So what you need to do is realize what you have. This is the day that the Lord has made. Rejoice and be glad in this day. You don't know if this day your last day or not, but the thing is, you can choose to have a good day because you say, you know what? I'm going to let some stuff go. I got to let some stuff go. And one of the ways you know you're still holding on to it is when you see the person or think about the incident or look back in your mind, you feel all this pain. Your pain is letting you know you don't really forgive them. Your pain is letting you know that you're still connected to it. The minute you can look back on that thing and you don't feel the same pain connected to it, you know that you've gotten through the process of letting it go. Ask God to give you grace and help you to be able to forgive them and help you to be able to go on, because you got a great life ahead of you, a great life in store. But the enemy is trying to control you through your past. He's trying to control you. So you can make up in your mind that I don't want to be controlled anymore. I don't want to be controlled anymore. So you can cut them strings right now. You can cut them and you can let it go and say, God, I choose to let it go. I choose to let it go. Yeah, it hurt, but I choose to let it go. I choose to let it go because I found myself getting bitter instead of better. I found myself becoming somebody that I don't really want to be. I don't like the way I feel. I don't like the way I think. I don't like the way I'm moving. This is not me. And the reason being is because he's controlling you like a puppet through a string called the past. Then you get into tomorrow, trying to get into tomorrow today, which is impossible. Now you get in something called anxiety because you don't know what tomorrow holds. So it's all designed for the enemy to control you. If he can control you for 10 seconds, 10 years, 20 years, 100 years, he'll do it. You got to be the one through your mental, learning how to let stuff go, learning how to see what you want to see in your imagination. That I want my life to be better, and I'm going to sit, instead of thinking about bad things that happen, I'm going to let that go, and I'm going to start forming in my mind a better life, and that's what I'm going to press towards. Paul said, I'm forgetting those things which are behind, forgetting those things which are behind, I press toward the mark or the high calling, which means I press into what I got going on in front of my life. My life is about to get better, and my life is going to be better. I press towards a prize. You need to ask yourself, what's your prize? What are you looking to try to attain in this life? What are you looking to try to get to? Where are you trying to get to? Some people is just trying to get the peace. Some of your peace is not going to be established until you let go of the past. Let go of the P-A-S-T so you can get your P-E-A-C-E. That's your call. That's your call. But I just wanted to drop that right quick before I got off. But I want to let you know that, hey, I'm pulling for you. You're going to be good. You're going to be good because you're learning. All of us learning. We learn from one another. That's why I always say, at the end of these videos, who needed to hear that? Because in the life that we live, sometimes people say stuff that you really need to hear because it helps you, encourages you. So I just want to ask you this. Who needed to hear that?